Hi friends, welcome back to the Guitar Spa where we bring you all the beautiful guitars reviewed just for you and stars and rising stars. Yes, I'm speaking to you because I have one guitar here that when people ask me what's the best guitar to buy, let's say Singapore dollars, just above 1,000 or 1,003, 1,004, I always tell them buy the LL16 Yamaha. But many times I've told them if you can afford, buy the deluxe model because the deluxe model is not just something more aesthetic, but I believe it sounds a little bit more responsive, and over time it's a monster, right? When you do all the saddle upgrades, slot the pinholes, change the soft plastic pins to the dyed bone pins, and even adjust the nut height, it's gonna be a winner. And I have this one that just came in, the LL16 Deluxe from China. Okay, and it's like a modified dreadnought here, more just above 16 inches, and the top are the Engelmann spruce top that is age torrified, so you get a little bit of that tone, but generally at this price point, just above 1,000 or below 1,000 US dollars, it's very hard to find an Engelmann spruce top guitar for that price point. So you are already getting exceptional value for your money. But most importantly is below the hood is actually a forward shift non-X brace, forward shift X brace, but non-scallop. And why non-scallop with the X brace is and the tone bars? It actually focuses more on the bell-like trebles, which you can hear after I've upgraded the saddle to the fossilized mammoth ivory and the dyed bone pins. And even the 80-20 strings that came in was a little bit too bright, and I feel the Elixir's 1253 likes PB, and it's higher tension, so I have to straighten the neck a little bit, and it sounds perfect, right? Okay, so coming back, Engelmann spruce top on this. And what does the deluxe model has? The deluxe model has the abalone top purfling. You can see this abalone top purflings on this to beautify this. But the other concept you think over is they actually thin down the parameters of this, just like the drum, right? And then they thin down, the tops does vibrate. I feel personally, even on, let's say, OM42 or D42, where they remove this part, a little bit more materials, the top vibrates way much more. Okay, back inside's good old Indian rosewood, and plastic, the binding of is maple, non-flame maple, and the whole guitar and from the neck onwards is bound with yellow plastic with a 5-piece neck. At this price point, just below 1,000 US dollars, you can't find a 5-piece neck or 3-piece neck. It's impossible because it's a lot of work and to glue it in and then trim it down, things like that. But you know, with a much more supported, robust neck, provides actually the sustain across the whole guitar. Okay, beneath the bridge here, actually they use an Indian rosewood bridge plate. Okay, most of them don't use even their LS FG or FS 5 series or 3 series. They don't use Indian rosewood. Of course, the Indian rosewood is slightly harder, more musical in terms of tap tone, and it creates a little bit more of that vibration. Okay, one 3/4 nut with you get the like diamond markers that is on this instead of the just normal pearl dots. Okay, so that's the difference on this. And 1 3/4 neck and standard scale length, right? Ebony bridge, ebony fretboard on this guitar. I've really set up the whole guitar, and one thing, okay, the other thing is the die cast tuners here. This one is sounds perfect, but I've seen a lot of that doesn't really stay in tune. So if that doesn't stay in tune, then change it to the Guitar 510. Okay, versatile guitar. If you had a choice and you had a little bit more money, buy the deluxe model. LL16 Deluxe is the model. Because it's non-scallop, the top is extremely stable even in a very high humidity levels, and they age pretty well. This is a monster, right? The bass is not a lot, but the bass is tighter bass because of non-scallop. Okay. responsive. Listen to how it rings on the upper fret, upper register, play E. You can hear. Whoa, we can hear it ringing, right? Imagine. Fantastic. So this one can take, because it's non-scallop, right? You can actually take a lot of beating in terms of, you can actually, let's say, for example, let's say I play Let It Go, right? Over time, the bass, this right now, the bass is a bit, I would say more contained because it's new. And over 1-2 years, as the guitar matures a bit, the voice, just like a young boy's voice, you may hello, and then later it's hello. Okay, it matures that way, right? It's less squeaky, it's less harsh. Okay, and you have that low, deep voice. Okay. I am enjoying this guitar. Ooh, man. Woo! It's beautiful, right? It's beautiful. Flat picking, This is a dream. Like, let's couple this baby and listen how it sounds. One strum and G. Obviously, when I know, especially in Singapore, people are very brand conscious, and it's like Yamaha is, it's like a low end guitar. It's like those people, in the 70s, 80s, 90s. You start off with a Yamaha, then you graduate and you go into Martin, Gibson, and Taylor, right? But now the Yamahas are really that good. Even the Japan's ones I feel, are even better than some of the American made, right? Something about the Japanese, they think very long term, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And I can tell you a lot of the guitars has stood the test of time, okay? And some of the brands I don't want to mention, don't never stood the time. It's not time tested, right? Let's do a song for Clarice, my lovely, lovely wife, and that this song was written but for her. But I always play this and get emotional. Okay, let's try it. Wow, I'm so sorry. Clear ringing trebles. This is what you got. Bell-like trebles, right? Bell-like trebles here. Even you play in an A, right? So I cut my fingers, that's why it's a bit difficult to play a little bit of that finger style. One more song for the road. Probably one of the more balanced sounding because of non-scallop braces. You can hear trebles comes out, sufficient bass, a lovely scoop mids because of the Engelmann's top, right? The Engelmann's top, something to note is the Engelmann top. It's very similar to the German screws. It provides with less clarity, but it provides a lovely bell-like trebles, right? So you hear the trebles if you play, and then you can hear. Get your saddle and pins and even the nut, all get it upgraded, and it would sound like this. Because I can tell you right now, even you have an LL16 or Deluxe right now, it doesn't sound like this because this one is upgraded. Even the strings, 8020 played well, okay, wasn't that good. I fitted, that's why I took it out. Even this new fitted with the PBs, and it sounds monstrous, okay? Gigantically monstrous as a Canon right now. Okay, till my next review, okay, live with passion, play your guitar loud, love, joy, peace, and health to be multiplied in your life. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up right now, please, right now. Just press, okay? See you soon, bye-bye.